Then in previous equation we have to find out R2 is equal to R1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1. Okay, now here the R1 and alpha 1 are the resistance, and in which we have to need temperature is T1 degree Celsius and T2 degree Celsius. That is, in which the resistance R1 is, it will be depends on T1. Okay, then resistance R2, it will be depends on T2. Okay, now here this is the equation for R2. It is resistance R2 is equal to R1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1. Okay, now this is for resistance R2. Then again for R1, that is R1 is equal to R2 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, these are the two important equation in resistance. It will be depends on resistance temperature coefficient. Okay, now here the divide equation 1, that is equation 1 is here, equation 2 is here. Then divide equation 1 by R2, that is R2 by R2, that is here obtain 1. Then R1 by R2, 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1. Okay, now here this is the multiplied here, then goes to the left hand side. Then R2 by R1 is equal to 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1. This is the equation number 3. Okay, now here equation number 2, that is equation number 2 is here. Then divide by R1, that is this equation divided by R1. Then R1 get cancelled, that is obtain 1. Then R2 by R1, 1 plus alpha 2 into bracket T1 minus T2. Okay, now this is the equation for R1. Then rearrange equation for R2 by R1 is multiplied, is goes to the here. Then R2 by R1 is equal to 1 upon 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, now this is the equation is here. Now here these are the two equation can be obtained with the help of R2 and R1, and then divide by here R2 and divide by here R1. Okay, now these are the two important equation is here. Now we have to need next equation is, that is R2 by R1 is equal to 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1. Okay, now this is equation number 3 is here. Okay, this is the equation number 3 is here, and equation number 4 is here, that is R2 by R1, 1 upon 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Now here equating equation number 3 and 4, that is in here left hand side is same, that is left hand side is equal to same, then right hand side always same. Okay, now here that is this is the left hand side is same in equation number 3 and 4. Then also we have considered right hand side is always same. Okay, now here 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1, 1 upon 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, now here this is the alpha 1 T2 minus T1 as it is, then 1 upon 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2, and this one is here minus 1. Okay, now here then here this is the 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2 is here, then this is multiplied by 1, that is 1 minus then minus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, now here this 1 get cancelled, then minus alpha 2 T1 minus T2 upon 1 plus alpha 2 into bracket T1 minus T2. Okay, now here we have to need the sign is interchange in the bracket, that is alpha is T2 that is here minus T, then minus plus T2. Okay, then T1 is minus 1, that is alpha 1 T2 minus T1 is equal to alpha 2 T2 minus T1 upon 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, now here rearrange equation for alpha 1, that is alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 T2 minus T1, that is here we have rearrange equation for alpha 1, that is alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 T2 minus T1 divided by 1 plus alpha 2, that is 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Okay, then this is here multiplied, that is into T2 minus T1. Okay, then here T2 minus T1 get cancelled. Then alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 1 plus alpha 2 T1 minus T2. Then here we are taking or divide by alpha 2 is here, that is 1 alpha 2, then alpha 2 it cancel, then T1 minus T2. Okay, now this is for equation alpha 1, that is here alpha 1 is equal to alpha 2 into bracket here divided by alpha 2 plus alpha 2 divided by alpha 2, then T1 minus T2. Okay, then this alpha 2 get cancelled, then 1 alpha 2 plus T1 minus T2. Then here also here divide by alpha 2, that is alpha 2 get cancelled, then 1 upon alpha 2 as it is, plus this alpha get cancelled, T1 minus T2, then alpha 1 is equal to 1 upon 1 alpha 2 plus T1 minus T2. This is for alpha 1. Then same here consider alpha 2, that is here alpha 2, that is here alpha 2, then here 1 and here 1. It is alpha 2 is equal to alpha 1 upon 1 plus alpha 1 T2 minus T1 is equal to 1 upon alpha 1 plus T2 minus T1. This is the final equation for the effect of temperature resistance coefficient with respect to resistance R1 and R2. Okay, and with temperature is for we have considered here resistance R1. Okay, then here T1 minus T2. Okay, this is the here, that is here alpha 1 T1 minus T2. Then here we have considered resistance R2. Then here T2 minus T1. And this is the important equation in effect of temperature coefficient on resistor, that is R1 and R2. This is the mathematical expression. It is very important to solve problem based on resistance temperature coefficient. Okay, now this is the important concept is here, and it can be calculated with the help of R2 and R1. Okay, now this is the effect of temperature coefficient, that is called as RTC. Okay, now here also we have to need to calculate is here. Okay, now here we have calculated same here, it is here. Okay, now this is the same phenomena we have to calculate is here. Okay, now here the alpha t is equal to alpha 0 1 plus alpha 0 t1 t minus t0, that is here we have calculate alpha t. Okay, it is initial, but here 1, but here we have considered 0 to t, that is we have considered 0 to t temperature. Okay, that is alpha 0, then here 1 plus alpha 0, then t minus t0, that is we have considered temperature varies from 0 degree Celsius to final temperature, that is final temperature is T. Okay, now this is for we have to calculate here. Then we obtain alpha T is equal to alpha 0 upon 1 plus alpha 0 T. This is the final expression for resistance temperature coefficient at any temperature T degree Celsius. That is here temperature is here at any temperature T degree Celsius. And this is the final temperature is RTC. That is resistance temperature coefficient can be find out at any temperature at T degree Celsius with the help of temperature initially 0 degree Celsius and finally T degree Celsius. That is we have consider 0 degree Celsius to final degree Celsius. Okay, now this is the important phenomena for resistance temperature coefficient. That is, we have calculate alpha T is equal to alpha 0 1 plus alpha 0 into T. Okay, now this is the last equation for resistance temperature coefficient. Okay, now here also problem based on effect of temperature coefficient. It will be depends on resistance. Okay, now here the resistance of wire increases from 40 ohm. That is, initial resistance is 40 ohm at 20 degrees Celsius. That is, T1 is equal to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, then here 50 ohm resistor, that is second one is R2. Okay, that is 50 ohm. Then its temperature is 70 degrees Celsius. That is here. Okay, now here we have to calculate resistance temperature coefficient at 0 degrees Celsius. That is, we have calculate resistance temperature coefficient at 0 degree Celsius. It is here. Okay, now here the value of R2 and R1 is given here. Then also here temperature difference is given here. That is T2 minus T1. Value of this T2 minus T1 is given here. That is, temperature is 70. This final temperature, and initial temperature is, we have considered is 20. That is T1. Okay, now here 70 minus 20, that is obtain angle is 50. This temperature at degree Celsius. Okay, now here we have calculate delta T, that is here is called as delta T, that is change in temperature. Okay, that is here we obtain value of delta T is T2 minus T1. Okay, now here the value of R2 is given here. That is R2 is equal to R1 into bracket 1 plus alpha 1 delta T. Now here R2 given, R1 given, alpha 1 is not given, but delta T, that is T2 minus T1, that is 70 minus 20, then obtain 50. Okay, now here this 40 is multiplied, then goes to the divide, then 0 get cancelled, then obtain 5 by 4 1 plus alpha 1 50. Okay, now here we have solved this equation. Then here we obtain 50 alpha 1 is equal to 0.25. Then here alpha 1 obtain value is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 per degree Celsius. At we have calculate alpha 1 with respect to T1 degree Celsius. Okay, now T1 is given here. Okay, that is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, now here we have to need formula for alpha T, that is resistance temperature coefficient at T degree Celsius. That is alpha T is equal to alpha 0 upon 1 plus alpha 0 T. Okay, now here we have considered temperature is 20 degree. Then here put T is equal to T1. That is put T is equal to T1 is here. Okay, now here then alpha 1 is calculated. That is 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 per degree Celsius is put here. Okay, then here now in this equation alpha 0 is not given. 1 plus alpha 0 into T, that is T is equal to put T1, then T1 is equal to 20 degrees Celsius is put here. Now here find the temperature coefficient, that is resistance temperature coefficient symbol is alpha at 0 degree. That is we have calculate alpha 0, that is resistance temperature coefficient at 0 degree Celsius. That is we have calculated the value of alpha 0. Okay, now here 5 into 10 raised to minus 3 is equal to alpha 0 upon 1 plus alpha 0 into 20. Okay, now this rearrange equation for alpha 0. Then 1 plus 20 alpha 0 is equal to, that is this term is here. Okay, then here 1 plus 20 alpha 0 is equal to 200 alpha 0. Then 1 is equal to obtain alpha 0 is we are taking common. Okay, that is alpha 0 is common. Then 200 minus 20. 200 minus 20, that is we obtain 180. Okay, that is we obtain 180. Then alpha 0 into 180 is equal to 1. Then alpha 0, that is resistance temperature coefficient at 0 degree Celsius is 5.55 into 10 raised to minus 3 per degree Celsius. Okay, now this is the effect of temperature coefficient. Okay, now in this problem, first we have to need value of R1, R2, T1, T2. Okay, now we have to need formula for R2 is equal to R1 into bracket 1 plus alpha 1 delta T. Delta T means change in temperature, that is T2 minus T1. Then in this equation we have to obtain alpha 1. Okay, then also we have to need resistance temperature coefficient at T degree Celsius, that is alpha T is equal to alpha 0 upon 1 plus alpha 0 T. Then we have rearrange equation for alpha 1, that is temperature T1. Then alpha 1 is equal to alpha 0 upon 1 plus alpha 0 T1. Now in this equation we have to obtain value of alpha 0, that is alpha 0 means resistance temperature coefficient at 0 degree Celsius. Okay, now this is the problem based on resistance temperature coefficient. Okay, now this is a very important problem. It always asks in same exam. Okay, now this is the very important problem. It will be depends on value of resistance R1, R2 and change in temperature T1 and T2. This is the very simple problem is here. Okay, now this is the problem is here. Now next point is insulation resistance. Okay, now here insulation resistance, it will be depends on R is equal to V by I. That is insulation resistance is defined as it is the ratio of voltage between conductor and leakage current flowing through it. This is the formula for insulation resistance. Okay, now here it is Ri, that is insulation resistance. Then V means voltage between conductor and earth, and here IL, that is leakage current. And this is the important formula for insulation resistance, and insulation resistance measured in ohm. Okay, now this is the important insulation resistance concept is here. Okay, now also we have to need, this is the conductor is here and this is the insulation is here, that is this is the insulation around the conductor. Okay, now here the conductor is here and this is the path of the leakage current, and also in which insulation it provides, and insulation is avoid to flow of leakage current. Okay, now this is the concept of insulation resistance. Then also in which we have to need the main property of the insulating material. The insulating material are used as to provide true protection for conductor, that is does not flow any current in insulating material. And there are several examples of insulating material like rubber, paper, varnish, mica, then porcelain and glass. These are the examples of insulating material. This is the very important definition of insulation resistance is R is equal to V by I. Then Ri indicates insulation resistance and V means voltage between conductor and earth, and IL means leakage current. And this insulation resistance measured in ohm. Okay, now this is the concept of insulation resistance. Okay, now this is the cable is here, and this cable consists of single conductor, and this single cable insulating with the help of insulating materials is here. Then here also there are two resistance, that is here the R1 resistance is here and R2 resistance is here. Okay, now here this is the cross sectional view of the cable is here, and this is the cable consists of conductor, insulating material and direction of leakage current is here. Okay, now this is the cross sectional view of the insulating resistor, that is here length is it is the radius of the insulating material is R. Okay, that is here, R is here, and this is the dr. That is the, we have to need formula for insulation resistance is R is equal to rho into L by A. That is here, we have to need R means resistance, rho means resistivity, then length of conductor, and A indicates for cross sectional area of the conductor. Okay, now here we have considered this diagram is here, that is here, it is L, that is indicates length.
Screen is
Okay, now here this is the cable is here, that is insulation resistance is here. Okay, now here this is the conductor is here, then layer of insulating material is here. Okay, then this arrow indicates direction of current, that is insulation resistance consists of conductor, insulating material, and direction of leakage current. Okay, now this is the cable, that is electric cable is here. Now here it consists of two resistance, that is R1 resistance and R2 resistance is here. Then here the R1 indicates that is R, that is R, that is, and R2 indicates dr. Okay, now here what is the meaning of R and dr? That is, we have to need here, that is here formula is here, that is R is equal to rho into L by A. Okay, that is here R means resistance, rho means resistivity, L means length of conductor, A means cross sectional area of the conductor. Now here then L, that is L is equal to dr, that is L means length of conductor, that is dr. It will be shown in previous diagram. Then cross sectional area, that is A is equal to twice pi REL. This is the cross sectional area of the conductor. This is the radius of the conductor, that is R. L means length of conductor, then rho means resistivity. Okay, now all these value are put here, that is R is equal to rho into L by A. Okay, now here then here we have calculate insulation resistance means Ri. Okay, that is here R is equal to rho into L by A. Okay, then here we have calculate rate of insulation resistance. Then resistivity is same here. Then length, that is here we have considered length of conductor, that is dr is put here, and area is twice pi R here. Okay, now this is the equation is here. This is the rate of insulation resistance, that is D, that is rate of insulation resistance. That is here we have obtained this equation of the insulation resistance can be obtained with the help of this formula, that is R is equal to rho into L by A. Okay, now here we have calculate insulation resistance, that is Ri. That is here we have considered two radius, that is R1 and R2. That is here there are two radius, that is this is the conductor radius, that is R1, and this is the insulation radius, that is R2. That is R1 and R2 is here. Okay, now this is R1 for conductor radius and R2 indicates for R2 indicates for radius of insulating material, that is R2. Okay, now here Ri, it will be depends on conductor radius and insulating radius, that is R1 R2. Then D, that is rate of insulation resistance, dr, that is rho into dr upon 2 pi RL. Now in this equation this parameter it will be constant, taking the outside, that is rho upon 2 pi L, then R1 R2, then 1 upon R, that is integration of 1 upon R into dr, that is log R. Okay, now here then put log R, and it is the limit of resistance is R1 and R2, that is this is the initial limit, this is the final limit. Then rho upon 2 pi L log of integration for R, then put final limit, that is R2 and R1. Then here we have considered insulation resistance Ri is equal to rho upon 2 pi L, then here minus, then we are taking ratio, that is log of R2 by R1, and this is the insulation resistance for cable, that is in which this is the R1 indicates for radius of conductor, R2 indicates radius of insulating material, then rho indicates resistivity, L indicates length of conductor, and Ri, that is insulation resistance. And insulation resistance, it will be measured in ohm, and this is the equation for insulation resistance, that is Ri, that is in which we have to need several parameters, that is resistivity, length of conductor, and cross sectional area of the conductor. These are the important concept for insulation resistance. Okay, now these are the concept of insulation resistance, that is this is the formula for insulation resistance. Then this is the diagram or cross sectional view of the cable with respect to leakage path and insulating material, and this is the cross sectional view of the cable with respect to radius and rate of radius with respect to insulating material, that is this is for R indicates for radius of conductor, it will be depends on size of the conductor, dr, this is the radius of the insulating material, that is rate of insulating material. Okay, now this is the cross sectional view, and this is the expression for insulation resistance, that is we have used formula is R is equal to rho into L by A. Now this is the concept of insulation resistance. Okay, now also here problem based on insulation resistance is here. Now here the two underground cable, that is A and B, there are two cables, first cable is A and second cable is B. Okay, now each conductor resistance, then conductor resistance, that is we have given his value of Ra is, that is resistance of conductor A is 0.6 ohm. Okay, then another is conductor is or cable RB, that is resistance of cable RB is 0.8 ohm. Then here we have to calculate resistance and insulation resistance, but here insulation resistance of cable A and B is given here, that is insulation resistance, that is Ri for cable A, that is insulation resistance for cable A is 600 mega ohm. Then insulation resistance for B cable is 400 mega ohm. These are the given data here. Now here first connection is series, that is two cable are connected in series, that is cable A and cable B are connected in series. Second condition is here cables are connected in parallel, that is cable A is here and cable B is here. Okay, this is the condition here. Now first we have to find out resistance for series connection, and then second find out insulation resistance for series connection. This is for series connection, and also same parameter find out for parallel connection. Same parameter for parallel connection. Now here the conductor resistance are connected in series. This is for series connection, that is here. Then two resistance, that is 0.6, 0.8, that is conductor resistance is 1.4. Now here in series connection, the insulation resistance are connected in parallel. That is here there are two resistance RA and RB connected in series connection, but insulation resistance are connected in parallel. That is here series for conductor connected in series, then we have calculate series connection, then we have calculate insulation resistance in parallel connection. That is here RA into RB upon RA plus RB. It is here put values of RA, that is 600 mega ohm, that is 10 raised to 6, 10 raised to 6. Then this is the value of RA is here, this is the value of RB is here. Then we obtain insulation resistance, this RI is 240 ohm, that is here for series connection. Now in series connection we have obtained, this is the resistance is here and there insulation resistance. Now in cable are connected in series, then we are taking conductor resistance, taking addition, but insulation resistance are connected in parallel in series connection. This is for cable connected in series. Then cables are connected in parallel. Cables are connected in parallel. Then conductor resistance also connected in parallel. That is 0.6. That is resistance is here 0.6, 0.8. That is here 0.6 into 0.8 upon 0.6 plus 0.8. Now conductor resistance is 0.348 ohm. Then insulation resistance in connected in series, that is here opposite, that is resistance RA, that is here RA plus RB. We have considered value is here, that is 400 plus 600, then 1000 mega ohm. That is in series connection. In series connection, the resistance are connected in series. Okay, but connected in series, but insulation resistance connected in parallel. Okay, connected in parallel. This is for cable are connected in series. This is resistance and insulation resistance, but in cable connected in parallel, then resistance are connected in parallel. Okay, but insulation resistance connected in series. Okay, now this is the difference between two underground cable when connected in series and when connected in parallel. And this is the problem based on insulation resistance. That is, we have to need important concept is when cable connected in series and when cable connected in parallel. Okay, now this is the important point is here. Okay, now we have stopped here.